So the first step is connect your app to Supabase. Click on Connect in Supabase panel and then click on Authorize. You will then see a list of Supabase projects. Choose an existing one or simply create a new one. Set up a database password and then click on Create. Now wait a moment and the setup will be completed. The authentication functions are also created for you out of the box. Now I open the agent panel and here I can enable the Supabase MCP. I will also enable the thinking mode. And here I will write a prompt to create a simple to-do app where users can create tasks in their account with description, priority, and due date. To get better results, I told the agent to just create a plan first so I can view it before any implementation. Here I need to approve any operation that's happening on the MCP. Now I can see that the agent is making the initial plan, but the agent has some questions. So I will jump and answer those questions. And by answering the questions, the agent will have a much better idea of what I want to achieve. So now using my answers, the agent refined the plan and I can see the new plan is really good. So I will just tell it to implement it. Now the implementation process started. I can see the agent thinking about it and now the actual implementation will start. Here I need to approve another MCP operation because the agent now is implementing the backend as well as the front end. So the implementation is done. Now I can see a summary of the implementation and I can see the home page now on the board. But in the end of the chat, I can see the new screens created by the agent. I will drag and drop them on the board. It looks like I deleted the home page by mistake. So now I will go to the files and drop it back on the board. Now I can select the authentication page and then play the app to start the app from there. Now I will click on the sign up and create a new account. I see it sent a verification email. So let me go back to the Supabase dashboard and click on authentication. Here I can see the created user and I can see that it says it's waiting for verification. So let me do that. So I went to my mailbox and I verified the account. Now if I click on refresh, I can see that waiting for verification went away. So now I can log into my account. Now I can see the home page of my app and it looks really nice. So let me test it out by adding a task quickly. And now I will set the priority and then I will set the due date. And let's add the task. Now I can see the task added in my homepage. So let me go back to Supabase and click on the table editor. Nice. I can see now under the tasks table, I can see my task with the details I entered. So let me try to mark this task as done and see if the database will update. If I go back to Supabase and I click on refresh, now I can see the boolean is true for is completed, which is nice. Now let me log out from the app. I want to see that if I log in again, I will see the same task. And yes, I can see that the task is actually connected to the account. Now let me try to create another task for me to see how things will look like. Nice, now I can see the new task added. The statistics panel looks also correct. So now if I go back to the database and I refresh the page, I can then see the new added task as well. Great.